continuation with the different type of tool operations what we carried out with the robot. Further, we will discuss about what operations can be carried out with the help of robot. So here we are going to discuss about the processing operation. One is the spot welding. Spot welding, it is the process of joining metals in which two sheet parts are fused together at localized points of contact. Two electrodes squeeze the metal parts together and then a large electric current is applied across the contact point to cause fusion to occur. After spot welding, arc welding will be carried out. Arc welding is used to provide continuous weld rather than individual spot welds at specific contact points. So here there is no humans is needed. A welder must wear a face helmet for eye protection against the ultraviolet rays emitted by arc welding process. Spray coating is done on the material or the sheet metal. So here coating directs a spray gun at the object to be coated. Fluid flows through nozzle of the spray gun to be dispersed and applied over the surface of the object. Spray painting is the most common application in the category, but spray coating refers to broader range of applications which includes painting also. Some of the other applications where we can do by using robot is drilling, routing and other machining operations, grinding, wire brushing, water jet cutting, laser cutting. So like this different operations can be carried out. Assembly and inspection can be done. So assembly will happen when we add two or more components at a time. It will be sub-assembly or it is called as assembly. So here fastening of the parts also happens. There may be a number of parts. For example, if you take a car assembly, it consists of 360 parts which it has to be assembled. So all assembly it is possible by using robot. So in Tata Kirloskar such type of system is utilized where every day a number of cars are produced in the mass production and it is delivered to the different locations for the customer. So inspection, it is meant to see that what all the process is completed, it is done up to the mark. Parts have been assembled as per the need and required tolerance. In identifying place in materials and film means if there are any defects in the raw materials and the finished part, by inspection it will be able to do. So further we will going with the economic justification of industrial robot. So the robots were used to unload casting from the die casting machine. So here human being cannot handle those heat and fumes while the casting process is happening. So there robots are used at the workplace instead of human operator. What are the characteristics of robot application? So hazardous work for human which is minimized. Repetitive work cycle, it is done again and again by the robot. Difficult handling for humans, that is carried out by the robot. Multi-shift operation can be done by installing robot at the workplace. Infrequent changeovers can be done. So as it is a robot, it is also a machine where it can work continuously without any fatigue. Part position and orientations are established on the work cell. So cycle time and cost analysis can be done. So cycle time in minutes per piece, time taken for actual processing, work part handling time it is taken, average tool handling time it is calculated. So production time taken by the robotic cell, it is calculated based on the average production time. So by using the above equations, you'll be able to express the average production rate and also the long running job, that is approximate cycle rate, can be calculated by using robot. So robot programming can be carried out by the type of robot we want to use, that is lead through program. So here computer control robots, here task is start to the robot by using the manipulator through the required cycle, simultaneously entering the program into controller, memory of subsequent playback. So what all you show, where all the points it has to move, according that the robot is going to do may do painting operation or it may do welding operation. Powered lead through and manual lead through. There are two lead through teach procedure, powered lead through and manual lead through. The difference between the two is the manipulator is moved through the motion cycle during program. Power lead through is commonly used as programming method for playback robots with point-to-point control. So for this you are going to use the teach pendant, toggle switch, contact button for controlling motions of manipulator charts. If it is motion programming, feed through methods provide a very natural way to program motion commands into the robot controller. Manually, the operation simply move the arm through the required path to create the program. So what all the motions you go, if you press record button again and again, where all the points has to be recorded, according to that it is recorded. So whether what type of motion you need, whether the type of coordinates is linear or not. So you can set world coordinate system or tool coordinate system. So according to that, you'll be able to generate the motions on the robot. What are the advantages and disadvantages of lead through method? So it can be readily learned by shop personnel. Programming the robot by moving its arm path is logical way for someone to teach the work cycle. There are several disadvantages of lead through methods. Is first, regular production must be interrupted through the lead through programming procedure. Means lead through results in downtime of the robot cell or the production line. Economic sequence of this is the lead through method are most appropriate for relative production and runs at less appropriate for small batch size. Second one is teach pendant used with powered lead through and programming devices used with manual lead through are limited in terms of decision making logic that can be incorporated into the program. So computer based technology, CAD CAM, manufacturing database, local communication networks can be used. Capability to readily interface various computer automated subsystems in the factory. A transfer of data is considered as a requirement for achieving computer integrated manufacturing. So there are various robot programming languages. One is the motion programming, means online, it may be online, it may be offline. You are going to tell what motion it has to do, like move, go to the point, learn the particular point. You can use different instructions where the robot will be able to understand. Simulation and offline programming. So simulation, it tells that what are the motions it is going to move, that you can check out once, so that further process will be carried out by the robot. Offline programming is the sequence what all it has to be done. It is written in terms of step in offline robot programming, so that post processing in the NC part programming happens.